In this exercise, we're going to use Markdown in order to create an intensive table. This table basically is the MIS faculty directory here. And that table contains different columns such as name, title, type, phone number, email, and office of multiple faculty in our MIS department. Once again, we're not going to copy everything and redo the whole table. This will be a very exhaustive list. The purpose of this exercise is just simply being able to create the structure of the table and populate the first few rows of that table. So I'm going to start a table here. First, I'm going to convert this to a Markdown cell. And this table here has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 columns. Name, title, type, phone. So I'm going to have name. I'm going to space it a bit out. Title. Type, phone. Phone. Email. And address. Okay, so then I'm going to make the spaces here. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to make it a bit smaller. Probably that's too small for us to see, but what I want to do here is just to put some spaces here and the dashes. And we need that so that the first row is considered to be the header row in the table. The number of these dashes doesn't really matter. Okay, next, whatever we put underneath will be formatted as the entries in that table. That's basically just the header here. That's the header of the table. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take a look at each one of these entries. I'm going to do maybe the first 3 of them. So that's the first person's name, and you can see that this is a link. So what I'm going to do, I'm copy that person's name, and I'm going to put this here as a link. Oops. So that's the vertical bar is important, but then that's the person name. Now that person name has to be a link, so I'm going to make it a link with the 2 square brackets. And then I'm going to copy this, right-click, copy link address, and paste it here. Next, I'm going to copy the title of the person, lecturer. The next step is to copy the type, faculty. Next is to copy the email address. This email address is a link, and you can see that the link itself, it says send email. If I copy it, it will copy the email address. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to paste this one. That's going to show up as an email, but I want to format it as a link. So the link will be mail to create a link to an email, and I'm going to copy this link again. Okay. So with the mail to preamble here, it's basically will open your mail client when you click on it. Probably it will work without mail to. Let's try. And then the last one is the office. Oh, it's the office instead of being the address. I'm going to put here this one as office here. And I'm going to paste this one here. Let's test. Shift enter. And you can see here that that's the link. If I click on it, it's going to open. This one doesn't work well without mail to. You can see that it's trying to open it as a web page. So I'm going to put mail to this person name. And now it says send email to this person. I think I messed things up here because I put, I forgot the office, I forgot the title, type, the phone number of that person, and this person doesn't have a listed phone number. So we have name, title, type, and then the phone number should be empty in this case. And then we have the email, and then we have the office. So most likely I forgot here a phone number. I'm going to put just a dot here. Many often it doesn't interpret the space properly. So that's the first person. Let's do the second person. Again, it's once you get the basics here, what you want to do, a link, an email, some text. It's basically a process of getting this content here and populated within um, within the notebook, within the Markdown. So let's do the second one. The second one, I'm going to copy the, well, let's copy the name first. The name of the person. Make it link. I'll make it to copy the email, the link of that, copy link. Okay, and then another vertical bar. The next column will be the title. Copy the title, back again, vertical column, type PhD student, go back again, paste it, another column. This column is the phone, so there is no phone number here again. I'm going to put it as a dot. And then the email address, let's copy the email address. I'm going to make it a link. The text will be the same email address. I'm going to do mail to so that it sends an email. The last one is going to be the office, and there's no office information. I'm going to put a dot, another vertical bar, and I'm done with this row. Again, once we master the basics, it's just a question of doing all of them. We're not going to do all of them. The purpose was to create a table in Markdown, very similar to the table we had here in this directory page.